It's uneducated guesses time.
I wish I remember what those soundboard buttons were.
Oh, fuck my monsters in the view. We're not getting advertisement yet. Please sponsor me, please. Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to
Justin.
Oh yes, my name's Talon, and guess who's here?
The girls.
The girls. Here, Carly, say hi.
Hello. Hi.
Oh,
That was Daniel and Carly. They are here.
They chose not to be on camera.
So, last episode got a record high for us. 62 views.
62 views. That's like 6 times what we're used to. And we also gained 6 new subscribers off of that, too.
Yeah, we're up to 16. Might be even 17 now.
Let's be honest. For that's pretty good.
Yeah, we've only uploaded like 20-something videos.
Well, let's be honest. We didn't put video on them a lot.
Yeah, true. This is only like...
Our 5th
This
video,
is
I
really
think?
going to be our second... Well, this is going to be a knock-on-wood moment. This is going to be only our second good video.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
There's wood under there, by the way.
Our Christmas episode, it was good for the first half hour. And then the rest was just audio because...
Yep. It's been a learning experience.
But you know what? Last episode was our first episode where, like, 2 things went wrong. But still, that was the best video we've had since. I know.
Yeah. Well, it was one thing that went wrong, and it affected the video a little bit.
Like
well,
what?
actually, no. The first one was... This was loose for you.
Oh, yeah.
That
it
did
was
suck.
It sounded like this.
It did not sound like that. It sounded like metal banging together.
That's very true.
Yeah, it was kind of distracting. luckily, I like kind of.
Luckily, you could hear it.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
And I'm over here like,
Yeah, but if we weren't wearing the headphones, we wouldn't have heard it.
yeah, and then it would have just sounded horrible the entire fucking video.
Yeah, instead, it just sounded really fucking loud when we played videos.
I know. Sorry about that, by the way. We're still trying to figure out the whole audio.
Recording.
Yeah, it's hopefully in this video it's a lot better.
Yeah, now the video just looks a little weird. Doesn't it look a little weird to you?
I will say that in our last video it kind of looked a tad bit grainy.
Grainy?
Yeah.
Really?
Pull up our last video.
It's probably the actual. There's chords, people.
Technical difficulties, low ciento.
You might have jinxed it.
I definitely jinxed it.
I want the perfect video.
Well, I had to fucking do stuff.
Are we still recording?
Yes, we're still recording. I'm trying to figure shit out.
Welcome to Uneducated Guesses. This topic, figuring out how computers work. We're getting there. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we are. I also
JD's
lost
a little
everything
bit.
because I fucking stepped on my cord, knocked my glasses off.
Playback of that's going to be a little funny.
Yeah, that could be a clip right there.
There you go. Oh, yeah. That's another thing that I should mention. We have social media now. At least 2 things so far. I haven't posted anything yet, but after this episode, I definitely will. So I got to make sure.
Hey, plug them.
Yeah, I will. I'm pretty sure they're both just Uneducated Guesses Pod, because I'm pretty sure podcast was taken. So it's Uneducated Pod.
Fucking bastards. We can't have anything original around here.
At the end of the video, we will definitely put links in the description so you guys can go follow that and see some of our funniest moments.
It won't be at the end of the video. I will do it after we're done recording.
No,
How about that?
that's why I said in the description.
Yeah, but you said at the end of the video. You have to watch the whole video to get the links.
Oh, yep. That's
I don't
what
know
we're
how
doing.
you do that, but...
But guess what? You gonna figure it out. Yep, so I started off with the Tic Tacs, and I got a little Instagram too. Maybe take some pictures of behind the scenes and actually show what this place looks like, because somebody still hasn't done it yet.
Say that every time.
I have pictures.
Oh, okay.
We'll do a little video.
Yeah. You guys definitely need to see what the studio
work
looks
on,
like.
We could do that right after we're done recording.
All
Put
right.
everything away. Oh, actually, no. We could probably leave stuff together so they see what it's like.
Exactly. Cool.
Yeah. So we'll do that.
All right. So, Justin, what's going on?
Nothing. What about you?
Absolutely nothing.
I know I messaged you. Well, actually, you messaged me
did.
asking, like, hey, what should we talk about on this week's podcast?
Yeah.
And I said, like, well, I've been putting in my calendar more dates to go out and do some motorsport photography stuff. Mm-hmm. In a few weeks, I'm going to be going up to Atlanta, Michigan
Where's that?
It's a little bit outside of Gaylord, Michigan.
Sorry, what was that again?
Gaylord.
Thank you.
It's actually Gaylord, but yeah,
Yeah. So
still gay.
So explain to the audience what that means.
So this is from the ARA, the American Rally Association. It's called Snowdrift Rally. It's held once a year. This year it's in February because it's supposed to be snow. I wouldn't be surprised if we lose that snow because I guess it's supposed to start getting warmer again.
Yeah, I heard that it's supposed to get up into like the 40s.
That would kind of suck, just for like the picture's sake. But then again, it'll also be warmer for me, so that'll be nice.
True.
So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, this year I really want to get more into the motorsport stuff.
Yeah, because that's something that you've been doing for how long now?
I've been doing the automotive stuff for a couple of years now.
What made
Last year was like my biggest year so far.
What got you into that?
I like cars.
You like cars?
Cars are cool.
Cars are cool when they go beep beep.
No,
And they go brrr. Sorry,
all you car people understand. So
I don't.
no. I'm also going to do this thing called gridlife.
Oh, you're going to Gridlife?
I'm going to.
Sweet.
I haven't bought the tickets yet. They just dropped it yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that. I still follow Gridlife on Facebook, so yeah.
Yeah, so
You going there for the whole weekend?
I'm going to try to.
Sweet.
I can't apply for media until 2 months before the actual event. So
okay.
I got to wait till May. No, not May, but April.
Even if you want to just get tickets, you don't have to. I mean, at least when I went there, they got you get pretty damn close to the racetrack, I feel like.
Yeah, I know, but I still want to try and get media.
No, I don't blame you. If you can, do it.
Did you just get general admission?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 years in a row.
Because the website doesn't really tell
the
what
website
you
was
get
confusing.
for VIP.
Actually, I did do VIP my second year. When I went there,
You get a day earlier.
yeah, I got there on a Thursday, and you got better access to like the performers and who was like performing the music there, and you get to go to VIP areas of the racetrack, and you get to go down and actually meet some of the racers and all that kind of stuff. I don't know anybody there. I just knew that when I went, probably first time, Waka Flocka Flame was there. That was fun as shit. He had a hell of a concert going on, and I find it funny that like they had some guy on there at first. I don't remember who he was, but then when Waka Flocka came, all of a sudden it just smelled like pot for some reason. I have no idea why, but it was very chronic up in there.
I bet it was. So maybe I will have to look or think about getting the VIP because it is like $110 more.
Yeah.
But you get in earlier. I don't know. I'll probably do the camping thing too.
Yeah.
Just because it'll probably be a pain in the ass to try and even get a hotel.
The only thing I will say is that if you do get,
I'll just sleep in my car.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's getting chronic up here.
It's getting chronic up in here. No, what I was going to say is the trackside camping sells out very quick. So chances are that's probably already sold out.
Yeah, probably.
But general admission camping's not horrible, but if it does rain, it kind of sucks. Because I remember the second time I went, it had... That's a story I can tell. Let's just say that it had a hell of a rainstorm, and it got very, very muddy there. So,
Like I said, I'll just sleep in my car.
yeah.
Just put the back seat down. I don't know. I'll take like a blow-up mattress or something.
And a blow-up butt.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
just kidding. Sorry, well.
Anyway.
I look forward to doing this stuff. I'm also
Sweet.
going to try and just go to regular, just open track days, and because I don't think you really have to apply for media access there. You just have to go and like, hey, I want to take pictures. Can I?
Can I go take the pictures?
And it sounds like they usually allow it. And I'm also going to go to M1 Concourse. I applied for media on this one that's in October.
Where's that at?
It's a little outside of Detroit, I think.
Okay. Are these all in Michigan?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, there's some good tracks down in Ohio and stuff, but
Oh, yeah.
I probably won't try and go to all those.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Not this year.
Sweet. What's your goal of getting out of this?
Eventually join a team to actually do, like, paid photography. That'd be fucking cool.
Yeah. You have business cards at all?
Yes, I have business cards.
Sweet. Maybe we can add that whole information in because don't you also do You do personal stuff too, right?
Yeah, that's mainly what I did, but I definitely want to be more into the motorsport stuff.
Would you still be open to doing personal stuff?
Depends on how busy I get.
I mean, let's be honest. That's just another quick way of making money.
Right.
Currently, you're not busy. Let's just say that.
I know, but if I actually got into motorsport, I'd be very busy.
Well, I know, but right now you're not, so you should take personal people.
Wow, sounds like a shot called at me.
You can't pick and choose, buddy.
I
When you
know.
start.
I said when I get busy. Or if I get busy. When?
Anyway, we'll still put Justin's photography information in the DMs or the description.
That's all automotive stuff. I haven't really done much portfolio.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant to say.
Portraits.
Portraits, yes. I don't know. It's iffy on if I want to do that or not.
Either way, though, if you guys do want to do it, I mean, and if you have a car that's worth taking pictures of.
Yeah, I don't want your shitbox Honda.
Yeah.
You.
I forgot you drove a Honda for a second. But it's not a shitbox, so it's okay.
I was going to say, I drive a decent
It
Honda.
needs to be cleaned. But
Well, it's
So does
it's
my car.
snowing. It's cold outside. I don't want to get cold. Get my nippies all cold. Anyway, let me tell you a funny story about grid life.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
Does this have anything to do with nubs?
I can't tell about that. I will say that.
Can you stop moving that so much? Oh my god, it's
shit.
loose again, you fuck.
Oh, fucking hell, mate. Am I doing it right, mate?
Does it feel like it's getting tighter?
Can you hear that?
Okay, yeah, it's done. Stop.
And we're back in business. So anyway, if longtime listeners should know that we did have another co-host on our podcast, Sean, and he's the reason why.
Senor Carol.
He's the reason why I went to Grid Life in the first place. So when I went, we had another friend that we went to school with by the name of Jacob, but we referred to him as
Nubs.
yes. Care to explain why?
He was a little short on one hand.
He was born like that. He told me it was due to inbreeding. But anyway,
It's probably true.
But anyway, he also wanted to come to Grid Life with us, and he was going to camp with me, which was, I guess, okay. But you know, I had a 7-person tent, so I guess I could have fit somebody else. I bought the biggest tent I could. It was a big.
Had a California king size in there.
I had like a queen size bed in that. It was sick. I loved that tent. But then I was explaining what happened.
How did you take a queen size bed with you? Or no, it was a blow-up.
It was a blow-up
Never
mattress.
mind. It's like, holy shit, he took a whole fucking mattress?
No, but so we went there, and let's just say that Gingy is into the thing we like to call drugs. Mm-hmm. And let's just say that on the first day we were there, he met up with some people, and for the rest of the day, did not see him. Until we went over to the common area where they had a bunch of hammocks laying out, and apparently he got passed the fuck out there, and it was there for hours. He's also a very white boy, a.k.a. his other nickname, Gingy, and he got sunburnt like a motherfucker.
Lobster.
You know how when you get so sunburnt you can smell it before you see it?
No.
You don't know what I mean? The smelling of burning skin?
Ew.
Sure you didn't just smell bad?
No, it was burning, like,
Ew.
it was bad. He got
think you're
fucked.
wrong.
I'm not. He got fucked up on that
It
whole.
really just stinks.
It didn't smell like BO. It just smelled like burning skin.
Sorry, Ginger, you stink.
How do you know what burning skin smells like?
Because I have a ginger friend that burned the fuck out of him.
I mean, I've smelled
Is there,
it before.
Carly, is there ever a time that Talon is just not home, not because of work, just off doing weird stuff, you know, like you don't know what's going on?
I
He
don't
very
know.
well could be just burning people's skin.
I don't know. How about you explain?
What do you do on your free time?
What do I do in my free time?
Yeah.
I'll explain after I finish my fucking story.
I've
Okay.
smelled burning skin.
Fair.
before, though.
Carly actually knows what burning skin smells like because she is working in the ER, and she says it don't smell good.
Well, I watch surgeries for school.
What? Can you explain to the peeps what that actually smells like, if you can?
I can't.
Is
I
it like that
really
unique of a
can't
smell?
explain it. No. I don't know how to explain it. But it like sticks
fucking
in your
mic
nose
keeps
for
getting loose.
days. Maybe if you quit moving.
Other way. Yeah, we need to get
Anyway.
some fucking mic arms. Holy shit. So you
Yeah,
stop
what do you do?
touching it.
You know what? Talk for a sec. I'm just gonna put this there. Where the hell did that thing go?
What are you looking for?
My plate.
I moved him up there.
Fuck.
That's fine. Just hold on to it, but don't stop shaking it and stuff. Try and just hold it still. Like I'm holding it like this. No, don't do that. It sounds so bad. Get that off there. Are you ready for your privileges back?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm back. Okay. So anyway, the second time I went to Gridlife, I got a general mission camping pretty much away from everybody. Like I wasn't near anybody I knew there because Sean was.
So do you get given spots?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like a first come first serve basis because when you get in, you're in line. And they kind of just put you in that, like, if you have VIP, obviously you get your own spots, and they tell you where to go. But in general admission, they're just like, wherever you get into is where you get into.
Right.
So, Sean, he was camping somewhere else with his wife, and I was camping by myself. That year, Gingy didn't go with me, so I was all by myself. And we had friends from out of town, actually out of state. They're from Wisconsin, and they got all VIP trackside camping. So that's where we spend the majority of our time there, because they were right by the track. And whenever the races were going on, they're like right in front of us. It was pretty badass. And we had beer pong and a bunch of different games going on. So it was actually really fun. But for anybody that does know about Gridnado, is what we like to call it, it was a very fucked up storm that happened while we were at Gridlife. So Sean can also explain this.
Well, he's not here.
I know, but if he ever comes on, he could back me up on how fucking bad it was. That whole trip was horrible. Like I felt like the first night we were there, it was it rained very bad. Actually, I might be confusing this with the other trip, but anyway, it rained really bad one night. To the point where, like, if you didn't have a way of, like, sealing off your tent, like, you were gonna get wet. And we felt bad because one of the guys we met there got so fucking drunk and he left his tent open that when he woke up, his whole tent had at least 2 inches of water in it. And when he woke up, his hands were so pruned from it. It was so fucked up. That guy, haven't seen him in a long time. Actually, I think I haven't seen him for a long, long time. But he was just like Ginger. He actually was a ginger himself. I don't know what it is with gingers, but for some reason they just feel like they have to go extra.
That's the no soul.
Yeah, exactly. They have to go out of their way to make it seem like they have a soul. Also, side note, I saw like a 400-pound man do a backflip there. That's just something I wanted to add because it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. He was a big fat dude, and he was just doing backflips. I was like, what the fuck? That's amazing. But back to Gridnado. So I want to say it was the Saturday of that, and we were all just sitting there watching the track, and we were seeing that a storm was coming in. And when we looked off to the distance, we noticed this giant-ass black cloud coming our way. We're like, oh, this... I mean, it looks bad, but it doesn't look like super bad. But then it just kept getting closer and closer, and then it was bad. And all of a sudden, this just big wind gush came and literally knocked, like, all of us on our asses. We're like, holy shit, like, this is bad. And I was at, like, the trackside campsite, and, like, all of a sudden, like, we were making, like, pork chops and stuff, and, like, food was flying everywhere. Everybody's tents were literally coming out of the ground and fucking flying everywhere. I'd have to show you some video after this. But it was just insane. Like, the amount of shit, how much damage happened because of all this wind and rain that was coming out of nowhere. It was fucking everything up. Like, one of our friends that we met there, he was from Illinois, I'm pretty sure. But his pop-up tent, or it wasn't a tent, but it was one of those, like, what do you call those things? Just the roof over your head.
TP.
No, not a TP. Why can't I think of what those are called? Just like pop-ups where they're on 4 legs and they just have the roof, but it's not like a tent. You see them at like tailgates and stuff.
Oh, a canopy?
Yeah, canopy.
Okay.
His canopy literally like went up and flew 50 feet out of the way, like onto the racetrack, and we had to go like on there to go get it. And it was bad. And so after we cleaned up that area, I'm like, oh shit, I should probably go check on my campsite. Yep, my tent was gone. I literally looked everywhere
Was it
for
your 7-person one?
Yeah, gone.
Fuck.
It literally, like, the stakes were still there, and like pieces of ripped tarp were there from the bottom of the tent, but the whole tent was gone. And I was just like I literally looked everywhere. I'm like, and I was talking to like the people that I was camping around. I'm like, did you guys have any idea where the fuck this went? And he goes, mm-mm. We saw it get ripped up and flew the fuck that way.
And
we're
someone was like, holy shit, a free 7-person tent.
pretty much, that doesn't have the bottom to it. And so it was weird though, because like I kept all my clothes and all my personal shit in my car. So luckily none of that shit flew away, but my cooler was still there. So I just picked my cooler up, put it in my trunk, and I had to sleep in my car that night. But that was just crazy.
We're probably thankful to be sleeping in your car.
Oh, 100%. But the best part is that nothing else happened after that. It was just a big wind rain gust, and then the rest of the night it was fun. Do you remember? You know who Oliver Tree is?
Yeah.
He was performing that night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was fun.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, it must have been.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
Sorry, Oliver, but
You made catchy music though.
annoying music.
It's catchy though. Life goes na 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 na. What?
Just so you know, Danielle, I'm going for photography. I ain't getting fucked up. I'm there for work.
That's a bullshit lie.
No, seriously, I will not get fucked up.
One thing I will say,
I will
Danielle,
be worried about what I'm there for.
95% of the people there are dudes, and the only girls that are there are married. So don't worry anything about that.
That doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, it does.
In today's fucking society?
They also have their kids there too. So
That still doesn't mean shit.
I didn't
Hey.
get really invited to go, so I don't know if I'll go or not.
if I give you one
They're
tip,
expensive
Justin,
tickets.
I know, and I don't know if I want to pay that much for that when we have a wedding coming up, so I probably won't go.
Besides, if I'm there doing photography, I'm not going to be with anyone.
true.
I'm glad
Unless I
Kayla
don't get
stopped
media.
Going. Well, I'm glad COVID happened, so you couldn't go.
I was gonna go for a third year, but then COVID hit.
I'm glad you didn't. That's all I'm gonna say.
Guys trip.
So Carly, just to letting you know that apparently sometime in I think June, I guess I'm gonna go learn how to take car pictures.
I just have to say, when we first met, that's all you talked about was grid life, and I'm sick of it. Wow. It was literally just drugs, like druggies.
It was not just druggies. It was.
It was.
It wasn't. You don't know. You never went. You don't know. Just because that's all I told you doesn't mean it's all true.
Maybe tell the truth.
That was just the most prominent part.
It's all true. I had many people offer me drugs there. Still don't know what they were. Huh? No, I was of legal age, even though
Sorry.
I was not. But
We met when you were 20, so.
yeah. And the best part is that when I was under the influence, cops were high-fiving us while we were there because there was like security people and they didn't give two shits.
I mean, what are they supposed to do? There's thousands of people there.
Oh, thousands. Yeah, I don't know. They definitely got the people that were like clearly doing drugs. Like there was like a guy over there and all you just see is just like, yep, that guy over there. Don't ask how many beers I had, officer. That guy is clearly doing cocaine over there.
Exactly. Go look at his white mustache.
And he's just like, huh?
Mustache.
Mustache.
Sounded very dangerous.
Oh, it was a great time, though.
Any event that you go to that's like kind of like that, there's gonna be people doing stupid shit.
Always.
Exactly.
I mean, that's how Faster Horses is. That's how Grid Life is.
I mean, it's technically a festival.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit happens at festivals.
yeah, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a My Little Pony festival, and there's still going to be some creepy shit going on. That's just how festivals are. People just use those as an excuse to get obliterated as fuck. Mm-hmm. Not everybody, but there are some people out there that just like to leave the world behind. Like, what is it? Electric Tree Forest or something like that?
I think I've heard of that.
Or something like that. Electric Forest or something. But, like, that was, like, something in our area. I don't even know where it was, but, like, that literally was, like, a drug festival. Like, I was told that there was, like, this big magical enchanted tree there that just had so many compartments full of drugs. I'm like, yeah, not really interested in that.
And knowing how I am, like I am just there for the racing, the cars, and like the fucking YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally all I'll be trying to do. Get pictures of like cool YouTubers I know.
Right.
Get all the cool cars, and definitely be where the racing's at.
But if that chow mein
Because those
truck,
are good drivers out there.
If anybody knows that at Grid Life there was a chow mein truck, and I ate there like 5 times a day. And they just had boxes of the best chow mein I've ever had. It was so good. That's all I remember. Because, like, I'm not super into cars. I just went because of friends and stuff, and it was just a weekend to get away and have fun. I mean, don't get me wrong. The racing and all the drifting was amazing. But the food was, too, and I really did go for, like, the concerts mostly. Because when I found out that Waka Flocka Flame was going, I'm like, shit, man, this is going to be a sick-ass
From what
concert.
I heard the last 2 years, that there hasn't really been good artists gone.
Yeah. I heard T-Pain was going to go to one.
Really?
Since COVID.
T-Pain makes sense, though. He's really into cars.
Dude,
Like, he's
I
into
would...
drifting. He has... Like, have you heard of Von Gittin Jr.?
No, but you should look up if they...
Have you heard of RTR Mustang?
No.
What the fuck?
I don't listen to auto stuff.
Fair. But he had a custom drift car made,
Oh, okay.
so...
That's cool. I know West Coast Customs. That's about it.
Yeah, their shit's bullshit. I do have a story to tell, though, real quick. It's a short one.
Go ahead.
So, I told Sean that I was going to be doing this rally thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I had asked him, hey, have you ever gone to anything like that? He's like, no, I haven't been able to. I was like, well, I'm going alone. Because I know he'd be interested in something like that.
Right.
You could probably come with me if you wanted to. Left me on red.
Ooh.
And then proceeds to send me stuff on Instagram.
What a fucking loser.
Come on, buddy.
What the fuck?
That was an invite. You can say no. Just say no.
Right. Jeez.
Like, I understand if you can't go. But,
Yeah, but fucking say it.
like, I just won't invite again.
Yeah. So don't get mad when you don't get invited to the next one.
You used to be like that.
What do you mean?
You would do that.
Do what?
Just not answer.
I know how Sean
You got
is.
better.
Sean's like, he can be Mr. Nice Guy, you know? Like, he doesn't want to say anything to, like,
Hurt our feelings.
yeah. I know it's probably that. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I was
Just say
giving an
no.
invite. You know?
Right.
That was a weird sound. You hear that?
What was that?
It was a little fart noise I made.
So, yeah, Sean, if you're listening to this, it's okay to say no. All right?
Okay. Next time Justin wants anal, just say no.
It's only ever going in your butt. No, just
Anyway, you should look up and see who the musical guest is going to be at Good
Ma'am,
Life.
can you please grab my mouse? It was charging.
Da mouse.
Da bears.
Da bears suck.
Fact.
Speaking of that, what time is it right now?
5:32.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
You guys have been here for over an hour and a half. Well, not over, but about an hour and a half,
That's crazy.
right?
You should definitely look up what the hell that Baltimore score is.
Do you have your phone? Just go on ESPN real quick.
I didn't know if you wanted me to be on my phone because we're podcasting at the moment. Now I'm dropping shit. Current score, Baltimore 10 to Houston 3. 5:30 left in the second quarter. Gingerman.
Okay, that's just not the right website.
Excuse me.
What was the Grid Life's website, Justin?
Yeah, but it was something weird.
You smelling? Carly's over there just icking the shit out.
All right, please don't do that again. Please.
Microphoneception.
Please stop.
I know. Here, I can do this.
Yeah, but it's not doing anything. What the fuck is your issue?
Does your computer break?
No, it's just not zooming in.
Interesting.
And also not loading anything.
Justin broke his computer. Bum, 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 bum.
Sounded like the Blues Clues. Justin broke his computer. Justin
Broke his computer. Dun, 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 dun.
Goddamn.
Microphones. And it seems like we're back up in studio. Whoa.
Yeah, now it's fucking zoomed in.
Now it's zoomed in at. Well, look up. All right, music. It says dozens of artists.
Like they haven't announced them.
Oh. That's okay. Oh, hit lineup.
That's probably just the drivers. Well, no, not yet. These are just previous lineups. Yeah, this one they had Oliver Tree in it.
But
That was
yeah,
21.
that was the one that I went to. Wait, was it? Was that year?
Or it was 20 because they probably didn't do one in 21.
They didn't do one in 20.
20.
It would have had been 19.
Yeah, my bad. Stupid.
Yeah, and look, what was the one before that? Waka Flocka Flame.
Oh, they've had Waka Flocka twice.
Oh. Soldier Boy went
Soulja
one year.
Boys.
Twista went one year. Damn, that must have been fun.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who they got this year.
It's probably going to be no one we know.
Yeah, probably.
Because most of the people that do go tend to be like EDM people. Do you remember the Saw?
Oh, this is no, I'm fucking stupid. This is 2024. I need to look at. Look. Yeah, they're announcing soon, so we won't know it. It probably won't be anyone like real good, unfortunately.
That's all right. Big Boy, you know who Big Boy is?
No.
He's the rapper guy from Outkast.
Oh, Outcast. Yeah,
He's not Andre 3000, but, you know.
it is. It matters.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I wanted to talk about this random idea that I had because I want to try it and I think it sounds fun and there's literally probably zero precaution for it. Mm-hmm. But I think it'd be a fun idea. Have you seen any of those things on like TikTok or Instagram where someone's like, I DM'd 100 celebrities and this is what I found out?
yeah, I think so.
Why don't we do that?
Interesting.
I mean, I've seen things where people like sent emails or text message or whatever they did to like all 32 NFL teams. Like, don't get me wrong, like 25 of them didn't say shit, but like he got free merch from like several people, and he did it with the NBA and he's done it with MLB. And I've also seen people that do the same thing with celebrities. It's just like the same thing when people invite celebrities to their wedding, and like sometimes that fucking happens. I'm not saying that anything's gonna happen, but why not? Like, it's an experiment that like I think would be funny.
Let's invite some celebrities.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka.
You want me to text Waka Flocka?
Oh, you got his number?
Yeah.
You said text.
I'll text him. I'll DM him, I should say.
FaceTime him.
FaceTime
Right
Waka
now, bro.
Flocka. Waka. Anyway, so who do you think are some people that I should reach out to?
Everyone. Okay, so like just strictly celebrities,
Adam Sandler.
athletes, or just strictly celebrities?
Anybody that has a following of some sort, whether it's them being an actor, musician, YouTuber.
Bruce Willis.
Why Bruce Willis?
Bruce Willis is not doing well right now.
You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Yeah, it's rough.
Why?
He's got like a type of dementia or something.
And it's gotten pretty bad.
What are you trying to say? We're gonna have no. We should.
You got to try with everyone, okay?
We should have Bruce Willis
Don't
and
want-
Gary Busey on then. Watch those two talk about butter.
Michael J.
sausage.
Fox.
So invite Bill Cosby too. What can go wrong with that?
Hey,
Up next, O.J. Simpson. What's up, Twitter world?
yours truly,
No, okay. Let's be realistic. Who's somebody that we can
Ryan
reach out?
Reynolds.
I agree. Hugh Jackman.
That's a good one. Wolverine. Mm-hmm.
Adam Sandler has to be on there. I already know I mentioned it, but I want to double emphasize that.
Shane Gillis.
Yes, Joe Rogan.
I think Shane Gillis would be more likely than Joe, but you got to try, you know?
But you gotta try. You gotta try. I would say we couldn't talk to one of the Paul brothers. but that would just be for publicity reasons. But then we would have
Get some free Prime.
I was gonna say this entire room would be just covered in Prime stuff, but it's not the worst idea.
I mean, even if we just get like a fraction.
Did you even see who? Did you watch Logan's podcast at all?
No.
The last person he had on was Chris Hansen. Do you remember Chris Hansen from Dateline NBC? To Catch a
Sounds
Predator.
familiar.
Hi, I'm Chris Hansen. Have a seat, because he had that show where he was catching child
that's
predators.
him. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He had some interesting stories on there. I don't tend to listen to all of Logan's stuff, but like once in a while he'll have a guest on. I'm like, oh, I have to listen to this. Mm-hmm. And Chris Hansen was on. I'm like, shit, man. Never heard from Chris Hansen since I was a kid. It's just like him and that. Who was that other guy that was on FBI's Most Wanted? You ever watch that show?
No.
You never watch FBI's Most Wanted?
No.
It's my favorite show is when I was a kid. That and Cops.
Kind of surprised you didn't become
Shit.
a cop. Be a weird cop.
Shit, what is that guy's name? Hold on. FBI Most. That's not him.
Most.
Mo's Wanted.
Not this guy?
No, he's an old white guy. Go back up and let me type in host next to that.
John Walsh.
No, not. Is it John Walsh? Here, hit images.
It's an old white guy.
It is John Walsh. Oh,
Okay, what about him? So you had him on?
yeah. Have him and Chris Hansen on. That'd be fun. Talking
Okay.
about their best stories of trying to find FBI's Most Wanted.
David Blaine. And he can do magic tricks.
Yeah.
Keep us entertained.
Danielle, do you have anybody you want to reach out to?
Jenna Marbles.
Oh,
She ain't getting on video.
you think she would want to come? Well, look at the Cat Williams situation. Cat Williams wasn't on anything, and then out of the blue, he went on Club Shay Shay, and he's got the biggest.
He'd be cool.
Julian would definitely be fun.
He would.
Oh,
Have him
he'd be,
cook for us.
Hard on
he'd
the
be
Jenna
so much
Marbles.
fun. Who?
Hard on the Jenna Marbles, though, for me.
Oh, I thought you said Jack Harlow. I'm like, no.
Yeah, no thanks. Not after his halftime performance. Fuck.
No.
Okay, Carly. Nobody.
No. I can't think of anyone. I don't have like a celebrities that
Why am I drawing a blank?
Scarlett Johansson.
Why?
Thor.
She's pretty.
Give me Thor. I want Thor.
Sorry, what's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
Good job.
Good job.
Just call him Thor. Fuck.
Call up
Fat
Shohei.
version. Fat version.
Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think I'd rather see the judge.
Aaron?
Yeah.
We'll
He's a
invite him too.
Monster.
We'll have an arm wrestling competition between those two.
What are you going to do? Just send messages that say, do you want to be on our podcast?
I'm not gonna say that. I'll mention the podcast, but I'm not gonna be like, please call in, send do. No, I'm not
Just
gonna.
get Miguel Cabrera. It's more
He
likely.
ain't got much going on. That'd be fun.
Yeah, he's recently
Isaiah
retired.
Thomas. Not the newer one. But
I know
like-
what you mean.
Yeah, that'd be
The
sick
old
as shit.
Piston. So, what do you think of the Pistons right now? He's like, they're fucking dog shit. That's what they are. Boo! Hey, at least they set a new record this year on losses in a row.
What was it? 29.
Yep,
Ugh.
it's rough. Hey, the Lions divisional round.
You want to talk about football for maybe 5 minutes?
Sure.
All right. So you might as well just pull up who is playing right now, or not who's playing right now, but like
Okay.
what the rest of the playoffs look like, and we can give you our predictions on who we think is going to go to the Super Bowl down in New Orleans.
What?
Do that first one.
First one. I can't read it.
All right, zoom in on. Is it? Use your microphone again. All right, so let's talk about the game that's currently going on right now. Baltimore and Houston. I think Baltimore is going to destroy them. And currently, I'm pretty sure the score is 10 to 10. It's tied right now, so I don't know.
What quarter is it? Second?
Yep. second quarter. Honestly, I'll give you my 2 cents on.
I kind of hope Houston wins.
Really?
I think they're more of a beatable team. I know it's weird saying that because they're tied right now.
Right.
Any team can lose on any day, but Baltimore is fucking good. Like, they destroyed all the top contenders.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, Houston, get the job done.
But Baltimore, let's be honest, they're a tough team.
Yeah.
They're scary to watch out for. So, in the end, personally, I still think Houston has a... I don't know. I think Baltimore's going to do it.
Think so?
Houston's not going to make it easy for them, though.
You know, as a Michigan fan, I will say C.J. Stroud has done very well.
For a rookie? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
I think he'll definitely win Rookie of the Year.
Oh, he has to, and if he doesn't, it's bullshit.
Unless Sam Laporta won it. And then I'd be okay with it.
I'm fine with that, too. All right, moving to the other American game. We got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Obviously, you know who I want to go.
Buffalo. And I agree. I want Buffalo to win.
Hell yeah. I'm tired of the Chiefs.
I don't
dynasty.
mind Mahomes, but I just don't like the Chiefs.
No.
I really don't like
Travis
that much.
I mean, look at his taste in women.
Yeah, true. He's a Swiftie.
He's a Swiftie.
Okay, so I'll do the NFC.
Okay.
Green Bay, San Francisco.
Okay, this is all I'm going to say. Green Bay impressed the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
with
they
that
absolutely
Dallas game.
destroyed Dallas.
At home, which they it was the best. And honestly, in the end, I still think San Francisco is going to stomp the shit out of them.
Yeah, they should.
But Green Bay, I mean, with their new quarterback, I'm not going to lie. They might be another problem for us in the future.
Or is it
Jordan Love.
Okay.
They might be a problem in the future. I mean, let's be honest. Aaron Rodgers was the reason why the Lions did not go for many years.
True.
And if Jordan Love is another Aaron, I mean, we might have our money out for us, but I don't know. If Mr. Campbell likes to stay, then maybe we'll have a better way of winning. But I don't know. I still think San Francisco is going to destroy them, though.
And now, Tampa, Detroit. Obviously, we got to say Detroit.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to say it as like a biased thing. I really think Detroit's going to come in. Baker's been one of those guys that can prove himself.
Hey,
but after a couple of games,
we gotta hope Green Bay wins that game, because then, and if Lions the win, which I think they will, they'll have home field again.
Oh,
that would be nice. Can you imagine an NFC Championship game in Detroit? That'd be fucking sick.
We're gonna tear.
Not like we'd be able to afford to go.
Right. Did you see that news reporter talking to the head coach for Tampa?
No.
It was the saddest thing I've seen. Okay. Pretend you're the coach. I'm going to tell you exactly how this woman said it, and you're going to react exactly like how he did.
Okay.
So, Coach, I was just going to ask you, how do you think your guys are going to adjust to Detroit's cold weather? I mean, let's be honest. It's going to be really cold up there, and, I mean, how are you guys from a Florida team going to adapt to that?
It's a dome.
Oh. And literally that was the conversation. Like, this lady was just like, yeah, how are you gonna do that? And he goes, they play in a dome. We're probably gonna deal with that weather for about 2 seconds. I was like,
it might be a bit nipply walking into the building.
yeah.
And then other than that, it'll be fine.
And then I just heard, I'm pretty sure she's not a reporter anymore, but I don't know.
Think so?
I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. If you work, let's be honest. If you work in sports media and you don't even know that, like, you should know everything about the other team. Especially if you're, like, a reporter for Tampa. Like, you should know everything about Detroit. Just like how Detroit reporters should know everything about Tampa, what they're bringing and what's going to happen. And if you don't know that they don't play in a dome, then clearly, like, either this is your first day or you don't know football. Or it could be both.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was hilarious. He goes, we play in a dome? Pretty sure it's climate controlled.
It'll probably be a good, 70 degrees in there.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine.
Yeah. Man, this is going to be exciting. And I'm really glad that it's not at 8:15. It's at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I can actually watch the game.
Dude, that's going to be so sick. So sick. Okay, so...
Ironically, I would have been able to watch it last week because I was planning on going in to work at 5 o'clock the next day.
Right.
I don't have to work Mondays, but I was going to. I woke up. I'm staying home. Yep. Lazy as fuck.
All right. So after that, let's go back to the American. So did we agree on Baltimore?
No, I want Houston to win.
You want Houston to win?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just ask you this
'Cause
then.
I'm scared of Baltimore.
Who do you want to go to the Super Bowl then? Like, what's your want teams to go to the Super Bowl, and what's the actual teams you think?
Shit, that's tough. So, all right. I'm gonna start with I want.
Okay.
I want. Trying to think of, like, a good colorway to go to. You know, like good teams to match. I want Houston versus Detroit.
You think Houston has the capability of beating
This
Baltimore?
is I want.
Okay. Fair
Dude,
enough.
they're literally tied right now, okay?
Fair
In the
enough.
second quarter. But that doesn't matter. Who I think will go is probably going to be Baltimore and San Francisco.
Yep. That's exactly what I think is going to happen too.
And I hope it's not.
But my
Because
want...
both of those teams, they met before. Remember? John versus Jim Harbaugh?
Mm-hmm.
I know Jim's not the coach of San Francisco anymore, but
Right.
still, like, we've seen the matchup. We want new faces. We want Texans. You don't want Texans. I guess the Bills haven't been to the Super Bowl in a long time, so.
So they went to the Super Bowl
Houston,
like 4 years in a row and lost every time.
Yeah, so let's get Buffalo in there. Let's get the Bills in there.
I want Buffalo and Detroit to go.
Yeah, because they're cursed in there. In Detroit.
Yeah.
Can't be cursed if you're never in it.
Exactly. So I think that, like, yeah, I get it's a blue versus a blue team, but they could wear their grays and Buffalo can wear their blues. Or, they can wear that hideous red color that they wear. I don't give a shit. You ever see Buffalo with red?
Yeah.
It's not pretty, in my opinion. But Detroit
Do you know
definitely...
who would have the home colors? Who wore home last year? Eagles or the Chiefs? I want to say the Eagles had.
Look it up. I don't even know how you determine that. Who has the better score?
Stupid. My mouse is acting up.
Technical difficulties. Bow, 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 bow.
Danielle's going to be doing the searching.
Thanks, Danielle.
Well, she's going to be doing the clicking.
Super Bowl 57.
Can't just give me the easy options. Yep, Eagles were home field, so that means the AFC is going to be home field uniforms. Meaning the Bills would be wearing their blues, and I would like Detroit to wear their all whites. It's a nice crispy look.
I think the all grays with the alternative logo would be sick.
Oh, like the whole blue helmet. Yeah, those do look good. Didn't they wear that last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would look good.
Sick coloring. Very sick.
Although
coloring.
their all blues look good. Didn't they have like a black uniform once?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, it wouldn't really look that great.
Whatever.
But
Yeah.
have you seen their the military green that they sell?
Yep.
What if they wore that? That'd be kind of cool,
What if they wore colors that were like not a part of their teams at all?
right? Let's just go red, white, and blue.
Yeah. This is America's game.
Detroit is now America's team.
Fuck you, Dallas.
Yeah, you fucking choke artist.
I mean, let's be honest. Green Bay is America's team right now because of what they did to the Cowboys. So I will give them that status until we
No,
beat them in
I
the
think-
divisional round.
I honestly do think Detroit's America's team right now. Because there's not really any hating on Detroit right now. Everyone's like kind of happy Detroit's finally fucking
I know.
doing something.
Can you back this out real quick? Because I'm pretty sure, and I don't really know how to word this, but go up to like the search bar, please. Can you type in playoff?
You want to type this over there for me?
You're the GOAT. Thank you. You know those maps that come up and show you what state's rooting for what team?
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Playoff.
Team vote map.
Yeah, let's try that out. And then, yeah, do that top picture, please. Or that first picture.
It's weird the teams that are voting for the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. So for the most part, the 49ers have pretty much a good hold on Alaska and Hawaii for some reason, but the whole West Coast, besides Washington, Idaho, and Utah, obviously Kansas City has their states, but for some reason, like the Buccaneers have Oklahoma and Florida, obviously. Texans have Texas and Louisiana. Green Bay obviously has Wisconsin, and Baltimore has Maryland and Virginia, while Buffalo has a couple of odd states, Montana, Wyoming, and Colorado. And then for some reason, Vermont and obviously New York. But every other state, Washington, New Mexico, and Arizona, both the Dakotas, Minnesota, Arkansas, pretty much the whole deep south, and even some parts of New England all want Detroit to go. Because I really think that they're all like, we got to get this. We got to go. Detroit deserves this shit. It's been a long fucking time coming, and we actually have a team that actually is worth it. But
Imagine the viewers. Like the viewership numbers on the Super Bowl.
Imagine if it was the Bills and the Lions, because those are both cursed teams that the whole entire U.S. would be like, holy shit, how the hell did both of these teams get here?
Bills or the Texans, really?
Yeah, let's be honest. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love San Francisco and Baltimore, and that's probably what's going to happen, to be honest with you. And that's like the most predictable matchup. I really do think Kansas City's is going to fall. And
I hope they do.
I really think Josh Allen's had enough of their shit, because this is their, third or fourth year meeting up.
He's put up like pretty good numbers against them, doesn't he? I know the one year, like a couple years ago, like it was an insane playoff game where both quarterbacks threw for like insane numbers.
Right.
That'd be a cool matchup.
I really do think. I'll be honest. I like all of these teams. The only team that I don't really care for is the Buccaneers and Kansas City. But I'll be honest, like I've never really had anything against Green Bay. Obviously, I will pick Detroit over Green Bay
Any day of the week.
I like Buffalo.
Fuck Green Bay.
Don't fuck Green Bay.
Well, obviously it's a shit show of a fucking city. Fucking cold. They need a dome.
Yes, they do.
dome.
Lombardi, get your field in check.
It's tradition. They're not going to have it.
I know, but those cheeseheads.
Really, I guess the Bills need a dome. How much snow they get? It'll probably
yeah.
just crush in, though.
Yeah, but I know that if you literally go out to the parking lot of the Bills Stadium and go, hey, we'll guys get you in an hour early if you want to shovel off all the things. Okay. Exactly. I know that would happen.
I mean, they were doing it for $20 an hour.
Shit, I'd do that.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, even if the Texans go, I mean, C.J. Stroud he's impressed me a lot this year for what he's done to that Texans team. I don't know. Just all the teams that are remaining, I'm just like, I'm glad it's these teams, except Kansas City and except
You know
Tampa.
what I kind of find funny? Out of all the good quarterbacks from Ohio State, the only one that didn't beat Michigan is the only one that's actually done anything in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Michigan is just now kind of good, so
To be fair, Joe Burrow
Justin Fields
did-
did face a good Michigan team. So
Joe Burrow did technically play for Ohio State, but he's
yeah,
known
he
as
only
a
played
Tiger.
like a few snaps.
Yeah.
Doesn't count. He never started or anything.
Did you see that people from Ohio State are trying to claim that Joe Burrow is their player?
Yeah, it always happens. It's like Alabama claiming Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but if you want to play that fucking game, Michigan State's greatest coach of all time is definitely Nick Saban then.
True. He just didn't do anything.
Exactly. If you want to play that fucking game. But yeah.
Go Lions.
Go Lions. But if you can't have the Lions, who would you want to win?
Probably Houston.
What about Houston? Not Houston. Who's the last team that you want to see win? My personal opinion.
The Chiefs.
Exactly.
Easily.
Yeah, because honestly, like I said,
I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind the Buccaneers. I don't mind Baker Mayfield. I think he's a good quarterback. He hasn't had the best of luck on teams that
Right.
he's gone to.
I like most of the Florida teams, honestly. I mean, I like Miami more, but Jacksonville's got a thing going with Trevor Lawrence, too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just so glad to see these teams. Like, Oh, the Lions are still in it, and I really think they have a good chance tomorrow. Like,
I do too.
I think it's gonna be a close game because let's be honest. What's your favorite word? I'm sorry. I
swear you
I
said it
cannot.
100 times.
True.
Lesbian honest. That Detroit game was way closer than it needed to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Way
I
closer
agree.
than it needed to be. And I'm glad the results were what it was because I was like losing my shit when I woke up the next day. I didn't watch the final quarter. I was too tired. But I woke up and I was like, holy shit, like the Lions fucking won 24-23, which is not I wouldn't say a proud number to win by. But
Winning is winning.
a win's
This
a win.
is the playoffs. All they need to do is win by 1 point.
Yeah, that's
and
very
they
true.
did.
Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you like to talk about?
Maybe that's a sign.
Think so?
Think we should call it on this one?
We could. Unless there's anything the women want to say. No?
Nada.
Nada.
All right. Well, that's the end of the podcast. I don't have a mouse to do anything with, so
Well, all I'm going to
roll
say
over
is...
any louder.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming to Uneducated Guesses. This is a little bit of a shorter
Coming
episode.
to.
But that's
Hey.
all right.
Like the video. Subscribe.
And like I said, I will be putting all of our social media information in the
You will,
description. I won't. I will send the links to it, though. All right.
I'll have the links.
Bye.
Bye.